So Rochester, which is actually a city because it has a cathedral, despite it looking like a town slash village, was the main stomping ground of Charles Dickens, the 19th century writer. Now, this moat here was very special to him. The entire location was very special to him. I could speak for weeks on why it was special to Dickens and how many of its properties, even a grave over there, which wound up being mentioned or used as ideas in his book. But this sign here alludes to something which I think is most important about the location in relation to Dickens, and that was one of his wishes which was actually broken. Dickens wished to be buried in this castle moat, the moat of Rochester Castle, but he was instead placed in Westminster Abbey against his wishes. Not that he would be there to know about it, but this is where he wanted to be buried. Now, this moat, the reason it's impressive isn't because of its size or its depth, because it's never actually had water. There's lots of moats that have had water in them and still have water in them. It's impressive because it's had a lot of people buried here, plague victims, witches have been buried here. This is a historic, and to any fiction writer, this place would be awe-inspiring, just like the town was, just like his home was. It's something that will forever exist in time as a relic of Dickens. Before we go, we'll show you there's another sign just over here which alludes to them breaking the wish of Dickens. It says here, he would himself have preferred to live in the small graveyard under Rochester Castle wall. Anyway, sorry about that, Dickens. We would have had you buried here if we had our way.